Good morning, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine at your homes and enjoying your online classes. Now, I welcome back to the online classes of St.JOSEPH'S Academy for class 5th, subject Social Studies, lesson 19, Major Occupation in India, Agriculture, part 2, presented by Durga Thapa. Now students, let's begin lesson number 19, Major Occupations in India, Agriculture, part 2. Students, in our previous part, we have studied that agriculture is one of the major occupations in India. And yes, it is a principal source of livelihood for more than 55% of the population of our country. And it also provides most of the raw material for the industrial sector. Now here you can see these are the pictures of the agriculture. In one picture we can see that the farmer is using his bullocks to uh, plow the farm, and in the second farm we can see that in the second picture we can see that the farmers are ready with their crops and they are harvesting the crops. Now students, we have also studied that the crops can be divided into two major groups. The first one is the cash crops and second one is the food crops. Now students, food crops basically consist with the rice, wheat, millets, that is jawar, ragi and bajra. Now, and maize also. And the next one is the cash crop. And the crops are grown for the cash purpose, for selling to the raw material as used in the industries, and they are sugarcane, jute, oil seeds, all the seeds like mustard, sunflower, groundnuts, and tea, rubber, coffee, spices, all these are the cash crops. Now students, in part first, we also studied about the development of the agriculture, and also we have studied about the livestock rearing, about all the cattle, cows, sheep, buffaloes, elephants, mullets, horses and different animals, different domestic animals. They are helpful to the farmers. We have also studied about the agriculture, horticulture, sericulture and other parts of the agricultures. Now I hope you all understood this lesson very well. So let's begin with the exercises. We will solve it and we will discuss the exercises now. Now students, we will start with the question number 1, that is multiple choice questions, MCQs. And the question is, choose the correct option to answer the following questions correctly. So students, here goes the first question. Which is the principal source of livelihood of our country? The options are option A, agriculture, option B, industry, and option C is teaching. Now students, what will be the answer? Yes, the answer is agriculture. So agriculture is the principal source of livelihood of our country. Yes students, the next question is, which is the second most important food crop in India? And here are the options. The first one is maize, B, that is wheat, and third one is millets. Now the answer is wheat. Yes, wheat is the second most important food crop of India or in India. And which is the first one? Yes, rice is the first most important food crop in India and wheat is the second most important food crop in India. Now students, the next question is, in our country, rubber is mainly grown in option A, Uttar Pradesh, option B, Punjab, and option C, Kerala. So the answer is Kerala. Yes, Kerala. In Kerala only rubber is mainly grown. It because rubber is basically grown in southern part of India where the atmosphere is appropriate for the growth of the rubber. So Kerala is the uh, state where mainly rubber is grown. Now the fourth question is name the food crop or crops. So the first option is rice, second option is wheat, and the third option is both rice and wheat. Yes, now the answer is both rice and wheat. As we know, the first food crop of India is rice, and the second food crop of India is wheat. So here the option is both rice and wheat is the correct answer. Now students, here goes the last question of question number A. Which of the following statements regarding cash crop is wrong? Now we have to keep in mind that the sentence should be wrong regarding the cash crop. So the first option is rubber and cotton are cash crops. So this is true or false? Yes, this is true because rubber and cotton both are grown for the cash only, for the raw material that is used by the most of the industries. Number B is these are grown to fulfill the needs of a family. Yes, it is also true. And the third option is modern machines and fertilizers are used to produce cash crops. So which is the false one? Yes, the answer is these are grown to fulfill the needs of a family. Yes, students, these are not grown to fulfill the needs of the family, but they are grown to sell for the raw material of the industries. So the answer is these are grown, which is the false statement regarding the cash crop. These are grown to fulfill the needs of a family. This is false sentence. Now next question is question number B. Write true or false for the sentences that we read. Okay. Yes, the first sentence is agriculture provides most of the finished material for the industrial sector. The answer is false. Yes, agriculture provides most of the finished material for the industrial sector. That is wrong because most of the finished material is consumed by the people. So it is the most of the finished material is consumed by the human beings, not for the industrial sector. Second sentence is agriculture provides employment to over 50% of the workforce. Yes, it is correct, but it is more than 55% of the workforce. So this answer is true. The third sentence is India is the largest producer of rice in the world. False. This is false because China is the largest producer of rice in the world and India's rank is second. So it is not largest, but the position of India in the world as a producer of India is second. So this sentence is false. Fourth sentence is tea grows in hot and wet climate. Yes, it is true that tea grows in hot and wet climate. Fifth sentence is farm animals are an asset to farmers. Yes, truly they are the friends of the farmers. So farm animals like kettles, cow, buffalo and horse, elephants, all these are an asset to the farmers. So this sentence is also true. Now students, question number C is answer the following questions. Now we will read some of the questions and then we will try to give the answers. Now students, here comes the question number 1. Agriculture is one of the major occupations in India. Explain. We have to explain this sentence. Agriculture is one of the major occupations in India. Now students, agriculture is one of the major occupations in India as the first point is it is the principal source of livelihood for more than 55% of the population of our country. Yes, 55% of the population of our country depends on agriculture directly or indirectly. Second point is it also provides most of the raw materials for the industrial sector. So, and that is why agriculture is one of the major occupations in India. Now students, write a short note on rice as a food crop. Students, now the first point is that rice is the most important staple food crop of India. Yes, it is consumed by most of Indians in southern part and in the seven sisters, that means the eastern part, and in north part also people use rice as, and it is considered as the most important staple food crop of India. Number two is, second point is, rice grows well in places having hot and wet climate. Okay, so the appropriate atmosphere is hot and wet climate for rice to grow. Third point is Assam, West Bengal, Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Punjab and Haryana are the major rice producing states of India. That means the major part of the rice that is grown in India is grown in these states. Now students, here comes the question number 3. Which is the second most important crop of India? Name the main producing states of this crop. That means wheat. So here goes the answer. The first part, which is the second most important crop of India? So the answer is wheat is the second most important food crop in India. And the second question is name the main producing states of this crop. So the main wheat producing states are Punjab, Haryana, Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. That means most of the wheat is produced in the northern states of India, northern part of India. Now students, fourth question is write in brief about the following. That means the first part is sugarcane. So we have to give a brief about this sugarcane cash crop. So basically sugarcane is the cash crop and sugarcane is main source of jaggery, that is good, and sugar. Most of the sugarcane goes to the sugar mill for the as a raw material for the processed material, that is good and sugar. So India is one of the world's largest producers of sugarcane and Uttar Pradesh is the leading producer of sugarcane in India. So state-wise, Uttar Pradesh is the leading producer of sugarcane in India and India is one of the world's largest producer of sugarcane. That means the sweetness, India gives sweetness to the all over the world. Now students, second option that we have to give the brief introduction is cotton. So here is the answer. Cotton is used to make cloth. So we grow cotton as a raw material for the mills, that is the textile industries. So it is grown in Gujarat, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Tamil Nadu. Yes, the third part is rubber. India ranks 5th among the world's natural rubber producers and rubber is mainly grown in very few states and they are Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now students, the last question is write in brief about the development of agriculture in India. Now students, we have already studied in detail in this regarding this question. So agriculture development refers to the increase in farm production in order to meet the demands of our growing population. As you know that that means the earth is limited, we cannot expand it, the land is limited, the agriculture land is limited, but the population is growing day by day. So what we have to do, agriculture developments basically refer to the increase in farm production. We cannot increase the area of farm, but we can increase the farm production in order to meet the demands of our growing population. So this is due to following factors. The first is use of manure and fertilizers. So we can use the best manure and best fertilizers for the increase of the farm productions. Number two is use of high quality seeds, so that whatever is grown, that should be of high quality and it will give the increase in the production. That means the crop that is grown. Third point is agriculture insurance, and fourth point is the farmers portal. So all these are the things that has to be seen for the development of the agriculture in India. Now students, I hope you all understood the chapter well and the exercises also that we have discussed. Now students, what you have to do, you have to write down all the question answers in your copies, and you have to also do these exercises in your books. And you have to read the lesson twice. This is your homework. So thank you and have a nice day.